Hello again. Welcome back. This is day 2 of our 2025 Colorado adventure. Just had a nice hearty breakfast and we are on our way to the Colorado border here, just leaving Monticello, Utah. And there is a point along the route today where we're going to have to make a decision, either take the right fork or the left fork. One way will give us a really long scenic ride along a meandering river, but is a lot longer, over 300 miles if we go that route. The other way is much shorter, but involves about 30 miles of dirt. So I'm thinking that's probably what we'll do, just because it's shorter, and that should hopefully get us into our final destination tonight with plenty of time to mentally prepare for the big day tomorrow, which I'm already starting to get nervous about, and that is our attempted climb of Capitol Peak. For now, I'm gonna focus on the road, and hopefully we get some really wonderful riding today. So let's get to it. All right, well, here we are, about to start our first twisty mountain road here. My goodness, look at that view down into that canyon. It's gorgeous. Well, it definitely feels like we're starting to get into Colorado, that's for sure. You know it's a good road when there's a runaway truck ramp. Excellent. It's kind of interesting that the runaway truck ramp goes downhill. Does that sort of defeat the purpose? This is a cool road. My goodness. Oh, I just cannot believe that we are cruising along this absolutely stunning scenic road here. Amazing outcrops on either side, carving our way through this canyon at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we've got the entire road to ourselves. There's nobody out here. That is just splendid. I love it. Somehow we always manage to find the secret little gems and nooks and crannies. Oh man, I really hope this isn't the whole town. It looks like there's a little bit more coming up, so I think there might be a little more to this town, but oh boy, gotta love these tiny little Colorado towns. Stop and enjoy a little nature. I think I will. Thank you very much. Okay, we got a speed zone. I think we're coming into some semblance of village or town. It's looking a little rough, but it might just have to be gas station coffee. I don't think there's going to be a coffee shop in this town. I think we might already be coming to the edge of town here. It certainly looks that way. Well, let's go into the little travel center here and at least get a Gatorade or something. I don't even know if there is a little shop here. After a nice cold lemonade, I decided let's go the back roads. We've got an adventure bike. It's meant to handle some dirt. I don't really feel like doing over 300 miles again today, so let's go up and over the Nucla Mesa Road, the Nucla Mesa Road, sorry. Okay, here we go. We've lost our pavement, and according to Google it said unpaved for only 16 miles, so that's a lot less than I was expecting. Well, this is about as high quality of a dirt road as I could have asked for. This is candy. How about that? We just topped out on this climb, and now we are in a pine forest, and boy, it certainly looks like these are ponderosas, which makes this whole ride feel even more like home. Yeah, it definitely feels like we're out in the wilderness now, but so much like home. It just, yeah, feels like I'm taking a ride in the woods behind my house right now. It's a cool little stretch in here. We've been on this road now for about 25, 26 miles, and I can tell we're going to descend down into that valley in the distance, into the town of Delta. And the road for a little while there was a bit washboarded on this side of the pass, but now it's a smooth super highway. So I'm just Cruising along, a little detour here. I wanted to show you guys this viewpoint. I'm quite content to park right there. How about that? That was a fun little place to pull over and explore a little bit. This is a region of Colorado I've never really experienced before. Quite special and unique. And I feel like this is the last little sort of deserty part of the trip. And once we get down into the valley here and we start working our way up the other side, I can see the high peaks off in the distance. So we're starting to get into the Rockies here soon. I see some snow up there, so yeah, I think that was a nice place to kind of stop and symbolically say goodbye to the hot high desert as we push on finally into the high peaks. Post-lunch check-in. Here we are, leaving the town of Delta, heading up slowly into the high country near Grand Mesa. So we are at about 5,000 feet elevation right now. Still very much like high desert scenery and ecosystems. And we are going to be going way up into those mountains up in the distance there. Motorcycles, use extreme caution. Okay, we have been warned. Bring on the twisties. Let's do this. Hitting the jackpot today with excellent roads and phenomenal scenery. Look at that view. My goodness, I gotta pay attention to the road here. Almost 3,000 feet of climb already since we left Delta, which was at 4,960. So 5,000 feet, we're already almost at 8,000 feet. So it goes quickly when you're on these climbs. 6 gear, no problem. So nice to be on a bike that has enough power. Man, in that regard, I am not missing the Himalayan. I will say that with conviction. As much as I miss the old girl and her utilitarian charm and her thumping lovability, I am not missing that lack of power on the Colorado climbs. Now we're still climbing. Look at all those switchies we got left. Oh, delightful. Still just plugging away in 6 gear too. Bike's having no trouble. Somewhere up here there are some alpine lakes that I saw on Google Maps. I'm hoping to stop there to get some photos and also just to take a break in the cool pine trees, but I am not in a hurry right now. This is just fantastic. We've made it to the Lodgepole Pines. Look at this. We are in the mountains now, baby. We just passed by a beautiful little mountain lake back there. We're getting all sorts of good wildflowers. Heck yeah. This is the type of ride, man. This is what I love. I mean, yes, I love doing the off-road stuff too, but if I'm gonna be riding pavement, it's this right here. Twisty mountain roads, high elevation. So many mosquitoes. Well, surprise, surprise. I was just about to give an update, letting you all know that we've got about 40 miles left on the day, and I've been cruising along really consistently for the last 50 or 60 miles, just on these real nice, mellow, twisty countryside roads. Very reminiscent of like the Appalachian Mountains. Like I almost felt like I was in Virginia or something. And just as I was kind of settling in and getting comfortable for the last 30 or 40 miles, ta-da, pavement ends. So it looks like we're in for another off-road section this afternoon. It does look like the road is starting to get a little bit more primitive. Okay, we'll see what happens here. And there's a cow on the road. All right, easy there, buddy. You never know when you're gonna come around a corner and see a family of bovines blocking the road. Another little lady on the side of the road here. You're all right. I'm gonna go right by you. No, don't get up. We've got a mess of switchies ahead of us. Let's go ahead and see what we got in front of us. Take it nice and easy. But this is turning out to be quite the end of the day. I know I'm kind of riding like a grandma right now, but I just don't want to take any unnecessary risks this late in the day. Okay, this is turning out to actually be a pretty cool road. Like I said, I've got a lot of weight on the bike, and it's just, you know, she's heavy. She's a pig right now, and if I was just riding the bike naked, I think I'd be able to flick it around a little bit easier, but it is heavy with all the hard panniers. While it looks like we are miles and miles from civilization right now, we're actually not that far from the interstate. Yeah, it certainly feels like we're leveling off. We're not really descending all that much anymore. Yeah, we're definitely leveling off. Well, that's pretty exciting. There's some mailboxes. Oh yeah, we're back into civilization. Oh, is this pavement? It is. Hot damn. We made it. Well, that's always a good feeling when you get through the nasty stuff. Look at this beautiful country road. What a great way to end the day. Took some great pictures, saw some wildflowers, saw some alpine lakes, got chewed on by biblical hordes of mosquitoes, and came out relatively unscathed. So let's get up here to our on-ramp, zip down the highway, and we should probably get in just a few minutes after 5 o'clock, which is perfect. Exactly what I was hoping for. So Hey there, future John here. So I never made an outro video for day 2 in Colorado. The biggest thing that stands out in my mind from that day was the sort of transitionary nature of it. So starting the day off in the low, dry, hot desert, and then moving throughout the day up to elevation over 10,000 feet into the lodgepole pines and the alpine lakes and the much cooler temperatures. So it was a really fun day to sort of progress through and feel like by the end of the day we were finally into the high country of Colorado. The other thing worth noting is when I did arrive at my hotel just a few moments after that last clip, it was conveniently placed right across the street from a supermarket. So that night I was able to buy myself a nice dinner at the market, but also stock up on all the supplies that I needed for an early departure to Capitol Peak the following day. So stay tuned for that video. It's definitely harrowing and will make your palms sweat, I guarantee it. As for now, that's going to do it for this video. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next installment of this series.